Okay, so once you got your gearbox bolted down, there's absolutely no trimming on this swap at all. Nothing on the gearbox, nothing on the block, nothing at all. The seal on the entry point here, it's always a good idea to replace that seal. Yeah, just make sure your surfaces are clean on these 3 points here. So you'll have your shaft bracket hardware, and your shaft is basically like all my front wheel drive shafts. Comes with a locking nut. For starters, turn it all the way back, and then your seal nut, so basically your seal runs on the surface over here. Put some rubber grease on this surface before you stick it in, but for assembly, first turn it all the way back. Then what you're going to do is your original flanges, obviously you've got to remove that flange, and then on the flange itself you will remove the spring cup, and then your tapered collar. Those 3 items you're going to reuse on here. So you're going to put your spring on. You've got to twist it really hard to get it on there, but it's got to seat. It's got to seat right down, and then your spring collar, and then your brass tapered bush goes on top there. And once you got that on there and it's all turned back, as you can see, before I stick it in there, it's got a good strong bearing. It's all steel supports. This thing's going nowhere. It's got a 100mm pancake CV flange on here, so you can go with a nice any 100mm pancake CV will work. Obviously with your internal spline of choice, because it doesn't affect the adaption here. Yeah, so this will terminate more or less at the factory position. But look, in any case, these kind of swaps need custom side shafts in any case. So it's not a critical thing at this point. So yeah, once you got your springs and stuff on there, you're then gonna push it in. Stick it in there, and then use your hardware to get it bolted in. Yeah, I don't know what to do with it. Here we go. You'll see there's three different size bolts on the mid-shaft bracket. That's this 55mm bolt, and the back one is a 30mm bolt with washers. And then because of that interference there, it's actually given you a stud and nut. So you'll first, before you push the shaft on, push the stud through the bracket, turn the nut on a little bit so that it comes maximum over. Then you push the shaft up, and then you start to turn the stud in, and then tighten the nut up. Yeah, that's for the lower one. So yeah, once your shaft's bolted down, you will then start to turn this seal nut. You'll start to turn that seal nut in. And basically when you turn the seal nut and it starts to touch the seal, you basically want to turn it all the way until, let me just turn it up again. You want to turn it all the way in until the seal surface on the collar here, until that is flush with the back of the seal. So you turn it in, and once you get to the seal, you're then going to turn it in probably a further about 10 millimeters, and then that's basically where the seal is going to run on. Once you got that in position, you use your lock nut, turn it up, and use a C-spanner, and you tighten the two up, and Bob's your uncle. There we go. And that shaft should be pretty good for anything you can throw at it. So yeah, guys, that's the next version of our DSG swaps. We actually got 4 very excited customers receiving these in a couple of days. So I wish them luck, and yeah, guys, you know how to get hold of me. Thanks for watching, and we will release some more new kits pretty soon. Thanks.